So if you look at this squad, you know, a lot of these players are under 24. A lot of them are under 21 as well. So, you know, the backbone of our team going forward, you would think, you know, will be obviously like Hume, Bradley, Ballard, you know, Spencer, Charles, Price, for example. You know, these are players that have, you know, come into the squad, particularly in the last maybe 2 to 3 years, but now they're big players in the squad, and they're big players in the squad quite early in their international careers. But we still need, you know, those players, you know, the McNairs and George Savills and Jordan Thompsons, Jamal Lewis as well. I think this squad will, you know, the experience that we've lost, we have to deal with that as a group as much as anything else. And obviously, hopefully, you know, personalities will emerge, and we'll see people, you know, emerge not just as in terms of players, but in terms of leadership, and obviously, you know, having that, you know, positive atmosphere in the squad, which is essential for us to do well. It's nice to have the opportunity to play at home again. You know, we've had 4 games since last November. We had a good performance here against Denmark and won the game, so that's a positive. We had difficult games in the campaign here, with narrow defeats, and things went against us that I think at crucial times in the games as well. So yeah, I think like you always want to play at home. I want the people, you know, the public, the fans, to see this team as well, to see the emergence of this young team, and obviously the players, you know, they want to make their mark here. It's always, I think, you know, when you come home to play international football, obviously all the lads live in, you know, different parts of the UK or further afield. It's always special to come back and play because your family come to watch you, you know, and it's a really personal thing to play international football here in Belfast. So, you know, hopefully, as I say, we can use this Nations League campaign to create good, positive experiences, because home form and home consistency is everything if you're going to mount, you know, a campaign where you're going to challenge to qualify. We've probably had a bit more consistency in the team than what we were able to have in the previous campaign. We had so many injuries in the previous campaign, and as I touched on, you know, a lot of experienced players unavailable to us. So there was a lot of change in that, in how we set the team up, and I think in these games we've had more consistency in terms of team selection, obviously the system of play, and just working with the players more and having them available gives you that opportunity. So hopefully we see a continuation of that. You know, this is obviously competitive football again. We've played 4 friendly games, as you rightly say, against good nations, but I think we've acquitted ourselves well. We saw the highest level of the game in the summer when we obviously went to Spain, and hopefully we learned from that, because that was a tough night for a lot of the younger players in particular. And those experiences hopefully we'll take forward into the games that lie ahead. Particularly with the younger players, they all know each other from quite a young age as well. So there's a familiarity in the squad and they seem to, you know, enjoy meeting up and coming together, which was always a big part of international football. I think even, you know, when I go back to my own days as a player, you always used to love meeting up. You didn't stay for as long then, you know, you typically came on a Sunday and left after the game on a Wednesday, but it was always, you know, nice to come and meet, you know, the other lads again. These lads, you know, spend a lot of time in each other's company, and they seem to enjoy being together. From a football point of view, I think the biggest strength is probably the athleticism of the team at the minute. We're a little bit challenged at the minute because some of the younger players maybe haven't had the minutes that we would have liked at the start of the season, and some of the experienced players haven't had that. But what we have seen in the games, you know, is a real, you know, athleticism within the team. I think speed in the team as well, which is necessary in the modern game. And I think it's just, you know, continuing to develop and grow both individually and collectively as a group.